Welcome back in a new episode of WBO Jabs. I'm your host for today, Corral Flores. Our new host unfortunately couldn't make it due to a personal commitment previously scheduled. WBO President Gustavo Olivieri, accompanied by the Godfather, my friend and father in boxing, and now senior advisor for the WBO, Paco Valcarcel. Paco, what's up? Good morning.
Here we are. You're still alive, man. You look skinny.
I'm tired. Look at me.
Oh, you look at that. You didn't sleep?
I slept a little bit. I got very early today from Riyadh. I took a flight from Riyadh, London, Philly.
Wow. I like the other one. Riyadh, Qatar,
Doha, Miami.
Miami, San Juan, but it's 16 hours.
Oh, my God.
Man. I can't afford that.
It's brutal, but
now,
Paco,
in this stage of the game, I can't afford that flight.
Paco, but duty calls. We had to be here. We have commitments, obligations, responsibilities. Let's jump.
What happened to Your
jump into
Excellency? Did you?
I had dinner with Turkey.
Oh, that's great. At the house?
No, he invited us to a nice restaurant and a nice hotel, a Ritz-Carlton hotel.
Okay.
Very nice. At the dinner was Daryl, Mauricio, myself, Oscar, Bernard Hopkins, Georgie Warren, Eddie Hearn,
Frank?
Oscar De La Hoya. Frank didn't make it. Georgie Warren, Frank Smith. A very nice dinner. We talked a lot of boxing. Turkey supporting the sanctioning bodies.
Oh, he said that and he's committed?
Yeah, he's committed. He's going to support the sanctioning bodies.
That's good, a good dude. Turkey is a good dude. Your Excellency, thank you very much. I know you're watching WBO Jabs, and we want to say thank you.
I extended an invitation to Turkey so he can come either to Puerto Rico or our convention. Also, Frank Warren sends regards to you, Paco. He says,
"Oh, that's my buddy.
I gotta go see Paco. They're gonna do their first show in America in Orlando, Paco.
Oh, that's great. We can go together. Yeah.
And you can see your father, your sister.
Yeah, my Frank Warren is a great dude, and he has been in boxing for a long time. He's a great promoter.
Legend,
now they are working together with Eddie Hearn, who's a son of Buddy Hearn, who was our promoter at the beginning. Very helpful for WBO both, Frank and. First, Buddy Hearn, Eddie's father, and then Frank Warren, who have been with WBO all his life.
But Georgie Warren now, Paco, the future for Queensberry. He's the man behind the scenes making everything happen.
Like father, like son.
Like father, like son. So let's just talk about this great card, Paco, the Last Crescendo. What a card. Did you have a chance to see the whole show?
Yeah, I saw the show. I was impressed by Carlos Smith. I didn't expect that he can be the winner.
Yeah, what a fight.
I was impressed. And we were waiting for KO in Parker, Joseph Parker.
Joseph Parker,
Shakur, that's, nobody can expect that that kid come to fight Shakur and beat him.
Last replacement.
That was, we said before that was a KO for...
for
Shakur going to win by KO. Virgil Ortiz, I was impressed because that was a tough cookie. But Madrimov was a tough cookie. We saw him fighting Crawford.
Oh, he gave Crawford some problems.
But also get hit in that fight too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wasn't the same Madrimov.
Yeah.
But
it's one thing before and after Crawford.
Virgil Ortiz looked great. Congratulations to
Oscar,
Golden Boy, my friend Bernard Hawkins, the president, Eric
Gomez.
Eric Gomez, my friend. Hope we can get together soon, Eric.
No, we have to do. I talked to Oscar personally and also Eric and B-Hop to bring them to Puerto Rico so they can participate for Barboza's belt ceremony. He wants to come to Puerto Rico to get his belt, Paco.
Oh, Barboza. They are lucky because Barboza.
You called it.
Yeah.
You called
Everybody was saying that Catterall, and we said that if I was little, for
the edge for Catterall,
for Catterall, because he was fighting at home.
Yeah.
But I told you guys that Barboza is a tough cookie. He's like
Timothy Bradley.
Like Timmy Bradley, the same kind of fighter. He's not. They are not punchers, but they can fight. And
they
got something that we Mexican call cojones. we call goats.
Balls.
We call goats.
Yeah,
goats.
Paco, did you see Carlos Adames against Hamza Sheraz?
I expected more from Sheraz. I know Adames is a good champion.
He suffered an injury.
Oh, something happened because he didn't use a hand.
Yeah.
I was expecting more.
Yeah, from Sheraz. But Bronco Adames is always
but he was
fights.
gifted. He was guilty because he got a draw.
Paco, the decision.
I saw Adames.
I saw Adames winning. The decision was questionable. And talking about decisions, Paco, I got to highlight something important. The WBO had the opening bout, Joshua Buatsi against Callum Smith for the WBO interim light heavyweight.
Excellent fight.
It was a terrific fight, very competitive, close fight, but Callum Smith won that fight.
No doubt that he won the fight.
No doubt, but
competitive.
Let me tell you
competitive.
something. You know that a British Boxing Board of Control has a policy. They appoint the referee and one judge. The WBO appointed 2 international officials from Italy, Antonio Marogna, and from Canada, Richard Bloin. Antonio Marogna scored that fight 116-112. That's 8-4.
Could be, yeah.
Could be. And Richard Bloin voted 115, 113, 7-5 for Callum Smith. The other
8-4, 7-5. That was
that's acceptable.
Yeah.
And reasonable. The other judge, I'm not gonna disclose his name out of respect. He voted. He gave only 1 round to Callum Smith, Paco.
Yeah,
that's impossible.
Called my attention. He was that judge will be Judge C, because in Britain,
and he's very experienced.
They got Judge A, B, and C.
But A star, B star,
but
C.
That was the terrible night for that judge. But he could be
demoted.
there.
Yeah, I talked to Robert Smith afterwards in the locker room. I said, Robert, did you had a chance to see the fight? I couldn't. I was working. Gustavo, please review the fight. I think the judge had an off night. That's not the correct score. Please please check it out and take some proper action.
You know what we are doing?
Let us know.
We have been doing all our life.
Yeah.
Put in the refrigerator.
Yeah, he's going to be in
No
the
more.
refrigerator or on the penalty box as a judge.
Yeah.
Because he worked thereafter that night as a referee. He's a very competent referee, very professional.
In England, in UK, all the referees are judges too, because they use in 10-round fights, another fight.
Yeah.
The
referee can score.
They rate the hand of the winner.
Yeah, the only score.
Just one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
But that scorecard was, I saw that fight, Buatsi Smith, 8-4 or
8-4, 7-5. Callum Smith, won that fight, but that was close. No, not that.
But
far.
only 1 round. Impossible.
No,
impossible.
Forget it.
So, Paco, did you see Parker Bacoli?
Oh, I was expecting a KO. When you said that before, that he was supposed to fight in May, and he came back just to...
He was not training.
We had to save the show.
Yeah.
He's a good fighter,
yeah.
a good heavyweight. We saw him against Anderson.
Oof.
He knocked Anderson out in
California.
In California.
Yeah.
But, if you are training for a fight in May, you are fighting Joseph Parker, who's a tough cookie, great champion.
Yeah.
He's going to pay his dues, and we were expecting a KO.
Yeah, so Joseph Parker defends his WBO interim championship. Let's see what's going to happen, Paco.
I would like to see him against
Usyk.
Usyk, yeah. Let's see what happened with Tyson Fury. I think Tyson Fury is going to be back, and they can have one more fight. But I would like to see Usyk against Joseph Parker. It's a very, very competitive fight.
Usyk has not fought Parker. That will be thereafter. That if that fight materializes, Paco, that will be for the W mandatory.
Yeah, because the thing is, Dubois was beat by him.
By Usyk.
He KO him.
Yeah, he lost by TKO.
Okay.
Yeah.
They supposed to fight again if he beat Joseph Parker. I don't know if they're going to fight again, what the promoter's plans are, but I prefer to see Usyk fighting Joseph Parker.
There are possible scenarios. One scenario will be that they reschedule Parker against Dubois in light of Parker just fighting 2 rounds and nothing happened to Parker. He's clean, cut, and ready, as they say, to reschedule the fight against Dubois. The other scenario would be Parker against Usyk, Parker.
And what about Dubois? Do he have any mandatory?
No, because he's the IBF sole title holder. No, there's no...
Yeah, mandatory. Yeah.
They were going to do the mandatory for Dubois in May between Bacoli and Ajagba, but now that he lost... He's going to fight for maybe the number 2, but not the number 1.
Yeah, but Ajagba is a great fighter too.
Yeah.
He beat Sanchez.
No, the guy who beat Sanchez was Ajit Caballero. We haven't
Caballero, the other, okay.
The Chinese. You saw the Chinese?
Yeah, the guy who beat the Chinese. That's the one I like it.
Yeah. The Chinese seem to gassed out. He knocked down Caballero.
Remember the style,
Yeah, sure.
If you stay in front of him, he's going to kill you.
Yeah.
If you move and you box him, you hit him in the body, you can beat him.
That's what happened. He was hitting the Zhang in the body with hooks to the body and jabs to the body. And the Chinese, he's also 41.
He's an old dude. He's an old dude, but he can fight. He can fight. And he can come back and fight and beat anybody of that heavyweight.
Yeah, he's a name in the division. Paco, so to close the show, let's talk about the main event, the Last Crescendo. What a fight, Paco. Beterbiev-Bivol, round 13, Paco. It was a replay of the first fight.
I got a draw.
You got a draw?
Yeah, I got a draw. I was watching the fight. I watched the fight. I was from 7 to 12, and then I came back and saw 1 to 6.
Oh, okay.
Then
so you saw it backwards.
Yeah, and then I got a draw. Check. Dion Duarte is a judge from South Africa.
Very competent, serious, professional
judge. Very good judge. Yeah. He gave round number 6 to Bivol.
Bivol.
And the other judges,
Mike Fitzgerald, the 10,
scored both to Beterbiev. Then Mike Fitzgerald, who got 116, is an excellent judge too.
116, 112, I appointed him.
But if he give round number 10
to Beterbiev,
it could be 113, 115 for Bivol.
For Bivol.
But that was a draw with majority draw.
Majority draw. Well, it was a terrific fight, Paco, from the opening.
Without any doubt, it looked like the first fight of Canelo and
Triple G.
And Triple G. The first fight was a draw or Triple G. The fight was a draw
or Bivol.
Or Bivol.
That's a good analysis of the fight. It was tremendous, high level action from the opening bell until the 12th round, Paco. And after the fight, Beterbiev went to Bivol and pointed him like this, and he said in Russian, "Don't celebrate, my friend, because we're gonna fight again."
Oh, that what he said?
Yeah, I asked. I asked Vadim.
I want to know.
Yeah,
but I sent a text to Vadim, say
Congrats
congratulations.
To Vadim. Yeah, sure.
He was so happy. He's a good friend.
Good guy.
He's living in California. Great guy. But I didn't know what he said. That was a tremendous, because I want to see the third fight.
Yeah, no,
we
gotta go, Paco. Tremendous
but the fight was very close, and the fight will be a replay of the first two. That was he said before. We said here that will be a replay. What happened? Bivol makes an adjustment. The close round he lost in the first round, in the first fight. Now he made the adjustment, and the judges scored the fight for him.
Bivol was a little bit more active the first 2 rounds. Thereafter, Beterbiev started gaining more pace during the subsequent rounds, and the later rounds, Bivol regained the momentum, and the last round I get it to Beterbiev.
In one of the rounds, in the middle of the fight, he get hit.
Yeah, he got hit. He got caught with one of Beterbiev.
He was shaky.
And he clinched.
But he came back. He got a good shape.
But
that's in boxing, you can be down there, you come back, and you can win a fight.
That happened to Caballero.
Trinidad all the time.
Yeah.
Every time he get hit, he came back and beat everybody.
So, Paco, a couple of people from the press asked me what will happen now with Callum Smith as the mandatory. I told him, we're not going to stop the trilogy from happening. No. To the opposite, we have to welcome the trilogy and allow what the fans and the general public and what the fighters at the end of the day want, which is the trilogy.
But I would like to see, I would like to see
Callum against Anthony Yarde.
Yarde or the
Which one?
Mexican?
Mexican light heavyweight?
Yeah.
Who?
The Samson fight.
Oh, Fundora?
No.
Which one? Oh, Benavidez. He was there, Benavidez.
I would like to see that 2 interims, Benavidez and Callum Smith. That's a great fight.
That's a great fight, yeah. I said hello to Benavidez, and he asked me about Callum Smith. I said, "Champ, that's a great fight."
Yeah.
Benavidez is a tough M.O., MF to those people that know MF.
Yeah, he said, damn good. Damn good fighter. Great dude. He's a tough dude.
And have balls. Benavidez has balls, Paco.
But this is a great fight. They can fight the interim one against the other.
Yeah.
He's a WBC
interim against the
WBO interim.
Yeah.
Then the winner can fight the winner of the other two.
The winner can be the unified mandatory for the BC and the
That could be great. We have to talk to Mauricio.
Yeah, so
they got an issue about the open score, because they said that they catch Turkey saying, hey, you are 2 rounds behind, you have to do something, you have to push more. I didn't know what happened because I watched the video, but
I saw a video on social media. Apparently, Turkey Turkey goes to Shiraz's corner and tells him, you're down by 2 rounds.
Yeah.
And that apparently had some public outcry. The people questioning how is Turkey, who is acting like a promoter, telling the fighter, hey, but but Paco, I have some reservations with the open scoring.
But I don't like open scoring because I like the glamour, the decision. We are waiting who's the winner, something like that, and also that changed the performance of the fighters.
The fighters, yeah, it may be so.
Everything.
It may be so.
The judges will be, they have a lot of stress because they announce something. You are voting this way. You have to.
That could certainly.
No, that's not good. That's not good.
That could certainly have an impact.
Yeah,
I can confirm.
Don't count on me for open score.
I can confirm, Paco, that the WBC's title bouts, Virgil Ortiz-Madrimov, Shiraz against Adames, and Caballel against Zhang, the British Boxing Board of Control did not allow the open scoring.
Okay.
So
and
the WBO's position, we don't concur in that regard with that
we
concept.
had that issue in Japan when Inoue was fighting.
Yeah.
We
respect whatever they want to implement, but at this moment we don't concur or on implementing open scoring. I agree with you, Paco. The glamour, the secrecy of the scorecards, and
the stress of the officials,
the burden of the officials,
the plan A, plan B of the fighters.
There could be multiple factors that may come into play with the implementation of open scoring. That's our position. We respect our brother.
One of these days, I will invite Jordan
Mauricio
to say what happened to Amanda when they have open score in a fight when she got beat.
Yeah?
When she got beat, because she saw that she was winning and
so that's a that's a testimonial.
Yeah, that was in
Europe. How that open scoring
in Switzerland,
adversely affected.
One of the days, talk to Jordan and Amanda.
Okay,
and they will tell you.
Talking about Jordan and Amanda, we're going to be announcing huge news regarding the first ever international women's amateur tournament dedicated to Amanda Serrano, Paco.
I saw her in New York and Jordan.
Big news coming up shortly in the next couple of weeks. We're going to make the formal announcement and an official presser here in Puerto Rico. So, Paco, to close the show, we have also on Thursday a new gym.
Working with Jay Paul and the foundation.
And the foundation.
Thank you to Jay Paul. He's doing a great for Puerto Rico.
In Canóvanas.
We're working together with also our friend Vázquez Muñiz, the new secretary.
Oh no, he's going to be there. We
great guys. My regards to Héctor Vázquez Muñiz,
the secretary of
A Swing Completo.
A Swing Completo. Toma, his famous catchphrases.
Great guy.
A great guy. The honorable secretary Vázquez Muñiz in the WBO.
And he want to work together.
We have a partnership, Paco.
I saw you when you have a meeting with him.
Yeah.
And then we're going to work together, the Secretary of Sport.
He's going to be supporting all the activities with resources,
with WBO
personnel,
and Jay Paul. That's great for Puerto Rico because the gym will be the benefits and the fighters, the young
fighters as well. So that's this Thursday, the 27th of February in Canóvanas at 10 a.m. We expect a full house crowd, politicians, athletes, the community boxing champions, prospects, former champions. Everyone's going to be there.
I would like to say hello to Lorna Soto, my friend.
The mayor.
The mayor.
She's
good for boxing, too.
She is good for boxing. So we have to support her as well. So we're going to close the show. You can follow us on all social media platforms. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WBOBoxing.com. More announcement, more news coming up. So we're going to close the show, Paco. What's your jab? You're a righty?
No.
You're
orthodox.
Oh, so your jab is the left.
Okay, let's say.
Okay, so thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe in our YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in another episode of WBO JABS.